voices loud with song. Gary's Rabbinate has been a 25-year song of praise, a song of serving God and the Jewish people with insight, with leadership, with inspiration, and with song. Ours is a friendship that goes back over 35 years. I first met Gary while I was dating my wife, and Gary was dating my wife's sister. Mine worked out, that one didn't. Yes, that was not much shared. And over the last 35 years, we've watched each other grow, and celebrated each other's joys and successes, and supported one another in our times of trial and of sorrow. We've watched our children grow into wonderful human beings, watched our lives flourish in their careers. Gary, as you well know, is a Renaissance rabbi. No one position can define him or can contain him. Read his biography in your booklets. His mind and his instincts are like a musical line. They're restless, they're relentless, and they're always moving forward. We all know that this is a defining moment in American life. It's also a defining moment in American Jewish life. We think back to Bereshit and the Joseph story. There are many different ways that we can respond in a time of famine. And most people's instincts is to close down, to save, to not go out, to not interact, to not spend, to not donate, to not share. We're all in such shock over everything that's transpired over the last 6 months. But not Gary. Gary recognizes that this is a time, is in fact the time to be generous, to share our spirits with one another, to inspire one another, to show how much we care, not to hide, not to retreat. Gary's Rabbinate serves to inspire us to be the people that we want to be, people we need to be. Just as Gary has reinvented himself many times in his career as an educator, as an administrator, as a congregational rabbi, as an interfaith leader, as a fundraiser now, we learned that we always need to, like that melody, continue to move ahead, moving towards the coda, towards that next resting spot, helping one another to keep the music loud, to keep the music vibrant, to keep that musical beat, and supporting one another with our voices and our caring. Martin Buber tells a story in the name of the Baal Shem Tov. There once was a person who saw a beautiful bird high at the top of a tree, but no one else saw it. A great longing came over that man because he wanted to reach the bird and take it and sing with it. But the tree was too high and there was no ladder, so he devised a plan. He persuaded the people in the community who stood there with him to form a pyramid so that he was able to climb to the top of that pyramid and reach the bird. Those who helped him knew nothing of the bird. They never even saw it. But the one who did, that man who saw that vision, who knew what he needed to hear and sing with, would not have been able to reach the bird without them. Indeed, had any of them, had any of us, left his or her place, then everyone would have fallen to the earth. A congregation, we might say, is a kind of human pyramid. Our goal is to raise more and more of our members high enough so that we can reach the bird's nest and see the beautiful sights and hear the beautiful that our leader has seen. We never know which one of us will be next to climb the pyramid. We only know that without one another,